Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I don't know why it's here. It's just big and huge and funky, and it belongs in a zoo. Okay, whatever. That was stupid. So it's been like 20 days. Is this the longest that I've left you guys? I I won't even apologize, okay? Life has been busy. I started a new journey where I'm not here. I am like in training from 8:30 to, I'm sorry, 7:30 to 5:30, right? And then when I get done, I do orders, and yeah. So that's what's been going on, and that's been for the last 3 weeks now. I'm ready for it to be over because I've literally been standing in the sun from 7:30 to 5:30 for the last 2 weeks. I probably look a little golden brown, maybe like I've been on vacation or something. No, it's not vacation, it's training. And then when I was gonna make a video, I had kept biting my lip one day. And so, once you bite the inside of your lip, it just keeps going. I almost retired from chewing gum because I was so irritated by it. So I think I was chewing gum, and then it started happening, and then it just continued to happen while I was eating. And so, once you bite it the first time, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger on the inside of your lip or your cheek or whatever. So anyway, okay, so I took down the mini twist like yesterday, I think, and this is just the results of it being slept on. So I just woke up and took my bonnet off, and this is where we are. I really want to twist it again. See these stringies? These stringies gotta go. But I don't think I'm gonna do it anytime soon. But either way, my nails are snagging. My nails have just been giving me the blues. Either way, so this is just what you get today. No shape here, there, and everywhere. You know what I'm saying? All over the place. Whatever. So, I'm sorry. And I'm literally about to run out the door. I'm probably going to throw a hat on this, run out the door, and be done with it. It's time to shampoo and twist it again, but I just don't have time. Anyway, I know y'all not concerned about my hair. Y'all just happy that I'm here, right? I'm happy that you're here too. We all get busy. We all have things to do. If I didn't have to get out here and make this money in these streets, I would be here all the time. But, since this here platform ain't giving me what I need, I got to seek other avenues. Now, that might be my own fault. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been out here for it's been 8 years. And there's no reason I shouldn't be, more into this than I am. But you got to have the time to be able to bring that money up. And if you ain't got the time to bring that money up because you're out trying to make some money, then it'll just never balance out. You know what I'm saying? And so if I'm trying to put in that time, I ain't gonna be making no money yet, but I got to pay my bills. I got to eat. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like this. You know what I'm saying? Out here trying to make some money. But if I had a full-time job, no, because if I had a full-time job, I would be too tired to do anything like make videos. Because let's be real, even with this training that I just started from 7:30 to 5:30, when I get done with that, I don't want to do nothing else, especially standing out in the sun all day. I don't want to do nothing else. So I can only imagine if I was working a real job. Y'all probably would have never met me ever in life because I would have been too tired to come on here and do something. But that's not the case because here we are. So, y'all, I think I told y'all about my short rib, my favorite short rib meal. I'm like on a short rib kick, right? So, I'm going to have to put a picture up. If I can remember, I'm going to put a picture up of my short rib meal that I make. It is so good. It's restaurant quality. Do you hear me? This should be in somebody's restaurant. Okay. This, I'm gonna put the picture right here. And you'll be like, girl, that looks so good. But I'm on a short rib cake. So today, I think I'm gonna make short rib, either lasagna or pasta again. Because I don't know, I just love short ribs. But see, I get them from Fresh Time, and Fresh Time has them boneless, which I feel like the bone in would have more flavor. Of course, because the bones bring more flavor, but the problem with bone in is it's a lot more fat, which I don't mind the fat, don't get me wrong, but I want more of the meat. You know what I'm saying? So the um the boneless ones, I could just throw them in the Instant Pot, shred them up, and throw it in whatever I'm making. You know what I'm saying? But short ribs are not cheap. So I can usually get about, they like this big maybe, the boneless ones. I can probably get, I want to say 6 to 8 for like $15. But them bone in ones, which they're a little thicker, maybe like that. Can you see me? I feel slanted. I don't know, child. Y'all can see me. They're like that, but they have the bone in. They're a little fattier, like I said. But 4 of those, which they are a little bit thicker, but 4 of those are like $16 to $20. It's like, I don't know. I feel like they make the red meat more expensive because it's better for you than anything else. But they trained us to believe that it's bad for you. But I will say, I'm going to preach this till I can't preach no more. When I did that little 30 to 60 days of just straight red meat and eggs, that's when I felt my best. My absolute best. So I don't know. I don't know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? All I know that all my life they've been pushing it down my throat that red meat is bad, red meat don't digest. That don't even make sense. If you think about this, they said it takes red meat 7 years to digest. There's no way on God's beautiful green earth that it takes 7 years for something to digest in your stomach. That just doesn't even make sense. But they tell us stuff and we listen to it and we believe it. When if you look things up yourself, you will know that that doesn't make any damn sense. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. I will say, this is just, I'm slanted right now. I don't know. I didn't set up right. When it's been so long when I came on here to set up, I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do? This is right. Is this right? Is this right? Is this wrong? I don't know what it's been so long. But anyway, I've been feeling so amazing. I don't know what to do. Like ever since, like I told y'all, okay, I got my IUD out. TMI possibly. But I've been feeling like a brand new person since I got that thing taken out. And like I told you, I never knew that I felt bad. You know what I'm saying? But I had that thing in for 16 years. Not the same one. I had 3 different ones. But that thing was in me for 16 years. Hormones all out of whack, which they're probably still regulating. But I feel like a new woman. Isn't that insane? It's just so insane to me. My cycle, which probably isn't normal just yet, my cycle was literally 3 days. Pain-free, no cramps, nothing. I've been drinking, I'll drink like raspberry tea during the time. use 100% cotton pads. And the thing is, I haven't even really needed a full-on pad. I've just been using panty liners. It's been more than spotting, but the panty liners have been sustaining me. And I mean, this is a good transition from me going from completely not having them to just having a light flow. You know what I'm saying? I've just been monitoring my encounters, which I ain't got my ring on. I've been monitoring my encounters. Like, we're extra careful. And it's just, I don't like talking like this, but I feel so free. It's so weird. Like, I know we don't like playing with fire when we don't want to have babies and all of that, but ladies, learn your bodies. Learn your bodies. We have so much information at our fingertips, literally, that we don't need these freaking terrible things that they want inside of us. They'll say, oh, it'll help with your cramps. Oh, it'll help with your acne. It'll do this, this, and that. No, it's literally tearing up your insides, ruining your hormones, imbalancing everything inside of your body. Learn your body. Learn when not to do what you do in order to create life. Because if you do the research, there's a very, very small window that you can get pregnant. You can't get pregnant every single day of the month. But the thing is, you have to be regular. You have to have a regular cycle in order to know when these times occur. And if you're on birth control for years and years and years, you kind of don't know your regular cycle because your body is all out of whack. But if you've been feeling like you're down and out or going crazy, having all of these feelings and craziness, is probably because your hormones are out of whack because you're on birth control. Birth control is synthetic. It makes your body believe that I don't want to say the wrong thing because I'm not 100% sure, but your body is doing something that is unnatural. And we're so trusting in these people. Oh, they say it's safe. They say it's safe. So you mean to tell me that something that goes against our nature, our natural flow of things, is safe to stop that? I don't know about that. And then when you're ready to, create life, not all, but some women have trouble because your hormones have been out of whack for so long. So it's like, there's different TikTok. Listen, TikTok is the best place because it's people from all over the world. YouTube is too, but I feel like you'll get more people from where you're from. You know what I'm saying? Like the United States. But TikTok, you can learn things from different countries, continents, all of that stuff, and different practices. So if you want to avoid creating life, then you get on TikTok and you type in natural practices of how not to create life. Learn your cycle. Figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Get different teas to help regulate your hormones. I feel like I look crazy, but this ain't the first time I look crazy on here. Y'all know me. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? We have to stop trusting so much and start learning our bodies. Stop eating so much crap and learn our bodies. Because at the end of the day, if we're eating decently and not putting in all this processed BS, our bodies would not need them. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't need to be on all of that freaking medication that they swear is good for you and that's going to help. Medication treats the symptoms. It doesn't treat the problem at all. So you will never be healed truly from taking medication. It's just a cycle. It's going to keep you on this cycle for the rest of your life if you don't take control of yourself and learn your body. What you put in is what comes out. So you put in a bunch of crap, you're going to feel like crap. You're going to start to look like crap as far as your skin and inflammation and pain in your body. You know what I'm saying? So put in decent things. And even with fruits and vegetables, you got to be careful because this stuff is sprayed with toxins. Like here in the US, our stuff is toxic, period. If we shopping in the stores, which I do, because I haven't found a local farmer, we are eating crap. We are eating poison, period. I don't care. You think you going to the most expensive grocery store, all of that stuff is crap and poison. You need to find a butcher, a small farmer, something like that, to know where your stuff is coming from. Even if you get seeds and grow your own fruits and vegetables, they are in charge of the seeds. They have tainted our soil. You know what I'm saying? So we just have to be mindful of all the crap we put in, because the more of the crap that we put in, the more pills of theirs that they're going to convince us to put us on. You know what I'm saying? But move that body and stop eating so much crap and stay off of their medications. Did you know that this was not supposed to be no educational post, but did you know that most medications are petroleum based, and this was changed back in the day. They flipped the narrative and started calling the holistic people quacks and kooks and crazy people, just so that they can insert their petroleum based medications, because they know the damage that it will do to our bodies. So do with that information what you will, but do your own research. And I know people are like, oh, the internet, you want to listen to people off the internet, blah blah blah. They're not doctors. Doctors don't even know. All they know is the books that were created to teach us this BS, to keep us in this vicious, sickly, disease-ridden cycle between the insurance, the hospitals, and the pharmaceutical companies. That is a big circle that never stops. So your doctor doesn't know because he was taught from the book that was created to keep us sickly, right? Over here with the holistic people, just like I think Socrates was the one that said, let thy medicine be thy food, let thy food be thy medicine. This is where we should be. But since it's all about the Benjamins, baby, we over here with the white coats that we trust so much, when at the end of the day, it's all about, you're just a number, and it's all about their bottom line. So, okay, enough of that. Okay, I just wanted to check in. Hopefully I can pump out a few more videos this week. We shall see. I ain't gonna make no promises, but I mean, I'm glad you guys were here to join me for my TED Talk. But I'm gonna go, okay? So remember to smile because you're beautiful, and love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, why would anyone else? Until next time, ta-ta. Oh, what was that? I don't know what that thumbnail gonna look like. One side is okay, this side is like decent, and this side is rough. But anyway, love you guys, ta-ta.